What's up, everyone? Today we're up here in Sandy Shores and we're going to be taking a look at this abandoned motel. It looks like it's pretty dilapidated, to be honest. I think one of our first things of interest is actually up here on the left. I see what looks like an old computer monitor. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so it looks like right here we do have a old computer monitor. We also have looks like some scraps of various like papers, and of course got to have some burger shop bags thrown on the ground, because why not? Up there we do have the old motel sign, which seems to be in pretty good shape, considering. I mean, it's definitely seen better days, but you know, still can read the sign though. They also have this old vacancy sign here, which doesn't look like it's been on in a very long time, and I'm not exactly sure how this cord is passing through the sign there, but you know, it works, I guess. It looks like a mattress here that unfortunately is left behind. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of see what's left here. I don't think we'll be able to really see into some of these windows, but I think there are some rooms that are open, so I guess we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Looks like right here we have a staircase. We have a few staircases here. Got parts of an abandoned bus there too. Looks like kind of two front ends or something like that. It's kind of interesting. Here we go. Here's our first room. We can actually see them pretty well, but I think I'm going to throw on a flashlight here. Alright, so here we go. Got my flashlight out. Can definitely see what looks like kind of bits of the ceiling falling down here. Would this have been maybe a bathroom right here, I wonder? Well, it looks like it. Kind of looks like it with the tile. Maybe that's what's all over the floor out here. Maybe they had tile up here, I don't know. Look at the door. It's completely off its hinge right here, man. Alright, let's come back out here. Looks like we got a chair here that's not quite chilling. I don't know if we can stand it up, but yeah, it's kind of chilling, sort of. Just chilling on its side. Got an abandoned tire. Always gotta love how people like to throw that crap out at abandoned places like this. Over here we do kind of have our first look at one of the other buildings. I guess we'll start with the building here on our right. Let's maybe go up the stairs here and just see what we can find. It's like a cardboard box, all kinds of garbage and bugs and crap. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We won't bother the person sleeping there. They're probably just trying to, you know, stay out of the sun. It's pretty hot in Los Santos, you know. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at in here. Looks like there is some debris left behind. Something tells me someone's probably been sleeping in here. And then, whoa, what's this? Looks like this room is, what the heck? Since when can we access the roof from here? Alright, well, we can go up here and actually see a pretty good view of this area over here. Got the Ace Liquor over there off in the background. Yeah, pretty good view of this area. Let's go ahead and go back down. We don't need to be up here any longer than we have to. Kind of too obvious, isn't it? Alright, let's go this way. Looks like over there we have some different facilities. Looks like we've got an old swimming pool that we'll check out here in a second. Looks like we may also have a kind of an area over here with a tennis court of sorts that's not really in use anymore. And I don't know exactly what that was, or that building off in the distance there. But we'll take a look at them here shortly. God, look at that breaker module. That looks rough. Lots more trash, of course. Don't mind that. We're gonna go ahead and go over here. I think. Whoa! Check out that monkey. That's cool. Look at that monkey. I like that. That's cool. All right. Let's go ahead and go through here. It looks like this is largely the same as the other room we were in. I don't think there's anything here. So let's go ahead and go back this way, back the way we came. Alright, coming down here now, I actually have a little grocery shopping cart. I don't know which store that came from, but it looks like it has a blue handle. Almost kind of looks like something Walmart or something like that would have had, but obviously no Walmarts were around here, so I don't know. But we're gonna go over this way, I guess. I think there's another section up here that we can explore, isn't there? I think we saw that room before. There is this building, but I don't think we can get inside. You can see in a little bit right here, but yeah, can't really see in too much on this one. I'm not sure what this one would have been. Maybe it's a little office building, because it is like right next to the big sign, so yeah. Let's take a look at this area, I guess. So we have the old tennis court here with looks like some abandoned furniture, an old car seat. Gotta have an old car seat. Look at the chairs too, more of them. It's too bad we can't really stand them up. Kind of hard to do that. But over here we do have a building that looks almost kind of like a car garage, but I don't know if that's how they would have used it necessarily. It does kind of look like a parking garage of sorts, but I don't know, it just feels a little small to me. So maybe this was like an outdoor patio thing or something at some point. Alright, now we're going to come over here to the little pool. It's kind of not that small, but it is a little small. I do wonder if anyone ever takes their skateboard in here and maybe they go up the sides or anything like that. This definitely feels like something you'd skate around, and I'm probably going to have to blur whatever that is over there off to the side. It looks like, unfortunately, it's a packed away animal. That's kind of sad. Alright, looks like we have another mattress and another tire. A couple more tires, more trash, of course. It looks like there might have been stairs here at one time for you to kind of get out of the pool. Let's go ahead and go over this way, though. I want to take a look at this building over here. It looks kind of interesting. So let's see what's left of this one. God, look at that animal. Is that a rat? That looks like a rat. Alright, let's go ahead and go over this way. Oh, here we go. We got a staircase right here. Alright, let's go ahead and go over this way now. I think we'll be able to see into some of these rooms. So I'm actually gonna pull out a flashlight here. So we're gonna turn on the flashlight. There we go. So yeah, it looks like we kind of have another bathroom here that's not in the best of shape. Oh, that's interesting. So this one, in this room, they have these tile things. I don't know what was going on in that other room, but here they actually have these ceiling tiles that it looks like that might be what was falling down in the other room we saw. And of course you can see that there's kind of quite a few of those that have fallen in this room as well. So yeah, okay, here we go. Cool. I think we have maybe another room over here that we can kind of take a peek inside real quick. Let's see, we got another staircase right here, and unfortunately the roof is broken right there. We'll have to take a look at that here in a second, but it looks like we have some more graffiti and stuff, of course. As usual, every abandoned place has to have the graffiti on it. We also have this little hole that takes us over to here. Some really cool graffiti on that one. I'm not gonna lie, even though, granted, you shouldn't graffiti a place, there's definitely some cool graffiti out there, and this is definitely one of those. Looks like some more over here on the door, and I don't think there's another room down here that we can get into, or, well, no, wait, there is this one. Oh, but we got that homeless person, I guess, so we'll just let him lay there and enjoy life. Hi, sir. How are you? I'm just checking out this abandoned place. Are you just kind of chilling? Are you okay? So we have a few little vacant building things out here that we'll take a look at here in a moment. This is kind of a good view of this part of the area, but I think we're gonna go up to the top here in a second and just get a better look. So I don't think we can squeeze through there, but we'll go this way, and I believe this should allow us to go up to the roof. Gotta be a little bit careful of my step here, don't want to fall. I gotta get up there. That was a little steep. but you know, not too much crazy to see. But there's a really good view of the motel office sign over there. I see some ads off in the distance, and there's a Mount Chiliad, of course. I think right over here you actually have the fire station, and off in the distance you do have a police station, so there is that. And quite a lot of trailers. There's also the wow, I got my words in a slur again. We got the boathouse over there off in the distance as well. That takes you out to the Alamo Sea. And of course, looks like some abandoned stuff across the street that I don't think we're gonna worry too much about. But I want to go back downstairs and take a closer look at some of this. So we also have this hole in the roof right here. So it looks like I'm gonna have to be careful my step here. This is a little bit awkward. There we go. Gotta kind of ease my way down. There we go. And then we'll go down these stairs right here, I guess, and take a look at the first floor. Another one. Look at that big fat rat. Man, there's a lot of those here. Let's go this way, I guess, and we'll kind of just walk around this part of the building real quick. I don't think these ones are open, and looks like those windows are blinded over anyway, so let's maybe try going down here. I think there might be is there one or two more rooms over here? I don't know. Can't remember. And unfortunately these ones are all boarded up. Dang it. Oh well, you can't always win them. Looks like over here there are some tankers. I don't know if these have any connection to the hotel. We also have this little car that looks like it's abandoned. Looks like there are some broken out window panes on it. Let's go up here just real quick. I don't know if this almost looks like it might be in use, but I don't know. I don't know if it's in use or not. It kind of looks like it might be. How interesting. What did that sign say? Ike's Better Burning Propane. Kind of reminds me of Hank Hill. And then we're gonna come over here. Gosh, look at that. We got Kitty. Hey, Kitty. Kitty, Kitty. How are you? Alright, well, Kitty's going over there. Let's take a look at this. I don't know exactly what these little buildings would have been used for, but they are here. They're pretty dilapidated. Looks like we kind of have a little bit of fencing going on as well. Is this like construction fencing? Kind of looks like it. And then we have some other stuff over this way too. So we have another little shack, I guess. Maybe this one was something someone built because they were trying to get out of the rain or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to imagine what the story would have been on some of this, because I don't know. I don't know what the story is. Oh, look at that. We got a barrel. I don't know what that thing contains. Maybe it's some oil. I don't know. Or maybe it's empty. I don't know. But it looks like that's kind of those buildings. Yeah, look at that. That's a crazy hotel. It kind of reminds me of going to the Hitching Post Inn or some of the other hotels that I've seen on the YouTube, or or even ones I've gone to. I think I've done 2 videos of abandoned hotels on the channel. So this will probably be like the 3rd one. Gosh, we got so many rats. Can't believe how many there are. What's this? Oh, you have another kitty. Look at that kitty. Looks like it's got a little bit of a dirty spot on its back there. Maybe it laid in something. But can't. I don't know what you can really do about that. But I think I'm gonna go back over this way now and catch you guys on the other side of that motel sign. Oh, I almost missed this. They actually have some chairs here that are sitting around, and look at all the stuff here. It's just like a big old pile of trash. Those chairs, I mean, I know, I'm sure they've been in the weather a lot, but they're actually in pretty good shape considering. Alright. We do have a couple of containers here, so I don't know if maybe they might be looking at renovating this place, or I don't know, maybe this was like storage for some of their furnishings and whatnot. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that they have those here. I guess we didn't take a look at the buses, so let's take a look at that. real quick. Looks like we might have another. Is that another cat? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Another cat just snoozing away. Hi, kitty. Hi. I'm just gonna go right next to you here. Oops, I don't know where the kitty went off, but yeah, we got these abandoned sections of bus too. Man, look at the door on that one. That's crazy. Is this one's kind of in similar shape. Looks like we got another abandoned couch over here too. And of course we got this side of the motel sign. I didn't notice this van here before. That's also not looking like it's in good shape either. There's a lot of abandoned vans in this area, and I'm surprised that those lights are in as good of shape as they are. Wonder if they intentionally put them there as decoration or something. I don't know. But yeah, look at that. I guess that motel sign on this side definitely looks a little rougher shape, but it's still standing. I guess I didn't really take a close look at this graffiti before. Two very interesting graffiti designs though. I do like that. Well, I guess I would like to give a shout out to my channel members. It should be listed somewhere on your screen right now. They support Journey, make it easier to do videos like this. But until next time, peace out everyone. Have a great day.